Hey, you guys. So I'm back with several messages that I need to record. So I'm gonna sit here, record them. Then I'm gonna go in the house and get some work done. But got to get these messages recorded. For the past couple of days, like I just been in conversation with God, and one thing that I was talking to God about is being chosen. A lot of people don't realize that the chosen didn't ask to be chosen. They didn't ask for it. A lot of them don't want it. A lot of them don't desire it. A lot of them have even prayed and asked God to appoint another. Like they was like, God, I don't think I'm the right person for this. Appoint another. Um, and a lot of people that are chosen, um, they try to hide that they're chosen because of all the warfare that comes with it. Um, a lot of people that are chosen, um, they go through a lot. They really do go through a lot. They go through a lot of things. And so a lot of people don't ask to be chosen. Like many are called, few are chosen. Some people were chosen um, before they enter into their mother's womb. And so I know there's like a lot of people envying people that are chosen or coming against someone that is chosen, but the chosen didn't ask to be chosen. A lot of the chosen ones, they ran for a season. A lot of the chosen ones, they sat on their gifts for a season because of all the things that they had to go through. A lot of chosen, like when you really are chosen, you can't be with anybody. You can't be around everybody. Um, you really have to be 100% sold out to God if you want to be prosperous. You really have to operate in your gifts. You have to operate in the fruits of the spirit. You have to operate in the gifts of the spirit. And one of the gifts, one of the fruits of the spirit is long suffering. So a lot of chosen ones, they had to go through a lot of long suffering, and long suffering don't feel good, right? Um, and so a lot of the chosen ones, they were weary. Like God had to send out angels on their behalf to go and comfort them. He sent out the comforter. So it's like a lot of things that the chosen had to deal with or have to deal with, even still to today. And they didn't ask to be chosen. Um, they didn't ask to be chosen. And like I said, me and God were just really just like talking about this. Like a lot of people, his children that he really called and chose, they didn't ask to be chosen. Like I said a few days ago, like I really got on my knees and I was crying out to God because I was just like, well, if certain people want this, God, like give it to them. Like they can have it, and let them have it and let them experience whatever comes with this, because this is not easy. And God was like, no, I chose you. And so that's hard to deal with, because it's just like a lot of people, they didn't want it. But God can trust them with it because of their heart posture. God can trust them with it because of their obedience. But just because God can trust somebody with something doesn't mean they don't go through, doesn't mean they don't have any type of struggles, doesn't mean that they don't get mistreated, abused. Um, Thank you, Holy Spirit. Doesn't mean that they don't have to go through a process. Even though somebody is chosen, you have to be, Holy Spirit, you have to get in the position to be conditioned for the mission. So you have to go through a process, and that process don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. That process, um, you have to be processed for the promise. And so, with that being said, like a lot of things have to be stripped from you. Like people, places, and things are stripped away from you. It feel like while God is doing a lot of things in a chosen person's life, it feels like that their world can be falling apart, but it's all part of the process. And so I'm saying this to say like I'm telling you all this stuff, like the chosen didn't ask to be chosen. They didn't ask for it. We have a lot of people around here that wants to be chosen and they're not chosen, and envy the people who are. And I got to talk about that in another message. But people are just seeing the outer of what chosen what the chosens are experiencing, but they don't see what behind the scenes. And some people see behind the scenes and they still want it. And I'm just confused, y'all. I'm just baffled because I'm just like, Lord, just like, what world are we living in? But just know that the chosen, they didn't ask for it. They didn't ask for it. They're not acting better than nobody. They are different. They have to be different. They have to be set apart because of their assignment. But please and believe, they ain't asked for it. They didn't ask for it. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for the assignment. It was given to them, and it was a mandate for them to do it, right? And a mandate for a chosen and a mandate for someone else is completely different. Like when you are truly chosen and when you know you have a calling over your life and you choose to be rebellious and you choose to not to fulfill the assignment and things of that nature, um, God told me Ezekiel 3, Ezekiel 33, like the blood will be on your hands. And then some people will be beat with many stripes because of their disobedience and because of them not fulfilling their assignment. And y'all, like I said, that stuff is not easy. Because with a chosen, it's like God will tell you to do something or you reap my wrath type thing. Even though a lot of people do reap God's wrath for coming against his chosen, but like when God is disciplining his chosen one, his children, that's a different type of discipline. It ain't easy. It don't feel good. I'm trying to tell y'all, it don't feel good. Like it really does not. Like if you hate being chastised as a child by your parent, imagine being chastised as a child of God. Imagine what that chastisement feels like. So again, y'all, everybody didn't ask to be chosen. Okay, the chosen, they didn't ask for it. All right, so keep that in mind. If you are chosen, I understand that you ain't asked for it, but you still got to push through. You still got to do the assignment because it's like you ain't got no other choice. Like when you're chosen, like people say, yes, we do have free will, but when you are chosen, it's like you got free will, but God will give you grace. It's like Jonah. God will give you grace and you got to fulfill that thing or else or nothing will prosper or you will have to go through some type of punishment like being put in the belly of a whale. Like you will have to go through until you fulfill what God has told you to do. And so just do it. Just keep on going. I know it can be hard at times because you can be pressed on every side and things of that nature, but I know you ain't asked to be chosen. But God chose you because he knew that you could fulfill the assignment. He knew that he could trust you with it. And so just continue to move forward. I know you didn't ask to be chosen. I know it can be hard. I know many days you just be wanting to just cry. Some days you want to just cry out to God. You want to just give up, but you can't because you have a mandate and a calling over your life that's going to set so many people that are attached to you free. Okay. So I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day and I will chat with you all later.